This is a really easy way to basically set up Hermes agent in the cloud, have it running 24/7. It takes a couple of clicks, and then 60 seconds later, your agent is live. So you can build an AI employee in 60 seconds. In fact, we call this the 60-second AI employee. So this research just put Hermes in the cloud. This is an always-on agent that never sleeps, remembers everything it learns, and it researches. It can reach you on every single platform. I actually set it up as a profile and wired it into our agent OS, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get the most out of this. Now, if we have a look, for example, we've got Hermes agent built inside our agent OS, and we can chat with it over here. It's very quick and easy to use. And the thing with Hermes right now is like there's a bit of a closed lid problem. So imagine hiring the perfect employee. They work brilliantly right up until you close your laptop. Lid down, they stop mid-task, mid-sentence every single time. That's basically every agent. And you know, the problem is that it can get stuck, it can break. If it's not in the cloud, then it can sometimes run out of APIs. And also, if you're not behind your computer and you need to fix something, that can be a bit of a problem. Now what you can actually use is this cloud setup. And you might say, you know, cloud sounds expensive and technical. Actually, you just pick a name in a model. It's online in seconds. And you can also set it up with free models as well. So there's a doorway with an agent that never clocks off, and it can basically speak to you on every single channel that you actually use. So the doorway is News Portal. Right? It's one login that serves over 200 models plus a tool gateway, web search, image generation, etc. Then you've got the agent itself, which is a cloud agent, so you can give it a name, pick a model, and it gets its own hardened container, which is also good because then it's sandboxed and protected in the cloud, its own persistent workspace, and it runs 24/7 on these portal servers instead of your Mac. So when it's idle, the meter only ticks when it's actually working. So if you stop it, then it's not going to use anything. And it reaches across every channel. So you have one cloud agent, one memory, reachable from Telegram, from Discord, from your agent OS and everything else. And that's how the whole system works. Now, you might wonder, okay, what happens when you actually deploy one? So it's pretty simple and easy. Like, you just name it, you pick a model, then it gets put inside a sandbox, the dashboard goes live, it works whilst you sleep, and you know, for example, we can give it a task over here, and then it can work in the cloud completely in a separate container, so that it's always on. So if you're wondering how to deploy it, you can just go to the cloud over here, and then you just sign in and set it up, and it literally takes like 2 minutes to set up. It's pretty simple and easy. So there is a cloud portal here, and then you can set it up from there. It's like 2 clicks. I've already set mine up, so I can't really show you, but yeah. So the cool thing about this is, like, every time I was running the agent OS, you know, sometimes it would stop. If it was running on local models, you could stop your computer and it stopped running. Also, for example, sometimes something would break inside the Hermes setup, or the API would run out, and it's like, okay, well, how do I fix it? I have to go back to my computer, I have to set everything up again. Whereas with this setup, we've got our agent running in the cloud and it's ready to go. And it's pretty fast as well. That's the other cool thing. And you can get this set up in like 60 seconds, right? So 60 seconds, you set up your AI employee, and it never asks for a day off. Now, if you're wondering how to build the setup here, we can use a Hermes Cloud profile, and then we can plug it into your agent OS. So this is what it looks like when you're setting up. You can do it yourself inside the cloud portal, and then you can create an isolated profile as well. Now, you might say at this point, okay, I already have Hermes on my Mac, why bother with the cloud? Because your Mac can break. Sometimes you want a Hermes agent that's sandboxed in a separate container, isolated, so that it's safer. And then also, if you close your agent OS, it can still run in the background as well. So it's pretty powerful. You might also say, doesn't it use like a lot of tokens? But actually, you can set this up with a free API, or you can use a free model or a cheap model, and that way it's better. Now, bear in mind, like, you can have Hermes running in the background. So even if you don't have a cloud setup, it can run in the background. But the thing is, then you have to go back into your actual device to fix it and edit it. And if it stops working, then if you're out and about, you can't go and fix that. Whereas with the cloud model, you can just log into the portal online. It's in the cloud and you can edit it. And also, some people don't want to install Hermes agent on their device because they've got files they don't want the agent to touch. And so if that's the case, then instead what you can do is just have it in the cloud. So let's test this out now. So this is Hermes Cloud. We're going to say, okay, come up with some cute ideas for AI automation. It's going to start building here. The other good thing as well when you're using Hermes is like if you use it inside an agent OS like this, then it's plugged into your memory. So it understands you, your business, your memory and everything else, everything inside one place, so that it can use that for context and come up with better ideas. Also, what I will say is it's very, very fast to respond. Way faster than a lot of APIs. For example, when I'm using like Grok 4.5, Grok 4.5 took like a minute to do something like this. Whereas with the cloud setup, it seems to be really fast and responds quickly, which is awesome as well. So that's basically it. That's the whole setup. That's how to use Hermes Cloud, how to get it set up. Again, if you're wondering how to get it set up, you just go to search.com/cloud. Why would you use it? Because it's always on. You can run with over 200 models. It's easy to set up in like 60 seconds. And also, if you're not technical, then you might not want to set up Hermes yourself. And so if you just use the cloud instead, it's easier. And also, it can work on like jobs overnight, even whilst your machine is off and everything else. Plus, there's no servers that you need to mess around with. And it's a really easy way to just get the most out of Hermes. So that's basically the whole system. What did you learn today? You got an agent that never sleeps. You only pay when it works. You can reach it everywhere. You can try it for free first as well. You learned how to put it inside your agent OS. It has a memory that compounds and improves. And you now have a 60-second AI employee that you can use with Hermes. So the cool thing about this as well, we've actually built it into our agent operating system, and we've got a whole section for Hermes. So for example, we have goal mode over here, we have chat, talk, we have a Hermes Apollo voice agent that we can control with our voice and get it to do stuff and build things, and we can see all of our history and everything that we built over here. Then we have Hermes Oracle that pulls in the latest news on a daily basis and gives us the most trending news. We have Hermes Astros that looks at our competitors and does keyword research. We have an outreach tool with Hermes Agent that can do outreach and find leads and generate leads and send emails for us. Basically, every powerful feature that's inside Hermes, plus some custom workflows, will build into this system. So if you want to get that, it's inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Plus, we have loads of training and courses on Hermes Agent. So you can get that in the AI Profit Boardroom. Link in the comments description, or go to the AIprofitboardroom.com. And inside that community, you can ask questions, get help and support. So you can post questions inside the community here, and I personally answer them with daily video tutorials. Inside the calendar, you can jump on 4 weekly coaching calls, get help and support. Inside the classroom, you can actually get access to all of our best trainings. And if you're a complete beginner, you can go from beginner to expert over here. If you want to get our new daily updates, you can get that over here. If you want to get our Agent OS system with Hermes and Hermes Cloud built in, you can get that here with a video tutorial, the last update date, a full guide, and a zip file to install. And you can also meet people in your local area who are using AI agents like Hermes and others. So feel free